online class. Today we will discuss a concept of materials management. Materials management concept in operations management, fifth unit. Now we will see an introductory part of materials management. Any manufacturing industry converts the materials into final products. We know about the operations management. In the operations management, we discussed regarding the inputs are converted into the finished products. Let us take one example like pen. Here we will use some of the raw materials to do the production, like metallic and non-metallic products as a materials. So we have to properly manage materials, then organization can achieve fundamental objectives. The fundamental objectives like produce a right quality products and produce a in right quantity and produce at the right time and from the right source to decide a right price of the product. By doing of materials management, we can minimize the wastage of raw materials, then we can gain more profits. We have to be a successful in operations management. One of the most important and key tool is materials management. When we are look in materials management, then automatically we will have into the profit side. When we are poor in the materials management, then automatically we won't achieve a basic fundamental objectives in the operations management. In the mismanagement of materials leads to the increasing on production cost. It will reflecting when we will decide a price of a product. The materials management is a business function for planning, purchasing, moving, storing of materials in a optimum way, which help organization to minimize the various costs like inventory, purchasing, material handling and distribution costs. Let us discuss the materials management in proper way. The materials management definition now we will look. Definition of materials management is: material management is an approach for planning, organizing and controlling all those activities principally concerned with the flow of materials into an organization. We are procuring material, we have to plan our procurement process and control within the organization itself. We we have to see materials management is done in the proper manner or not. By planning and controlling only the way of preventing the wastage of materials, then we can achieve higher productivity within the reasonable cost at a specified time. For example, in households, we cannot buy a huge quantity of any grocery or vegetables at a time for the home, like 10 kgs of dal, 10 kgs of onions, 10 kgs of tomatoes. Like, instead of buying huge, we purchase what we want for a week or for a month based upon the income of the people. Likewise, the organization can plan for the purchase of materials according to the requirement instead of purchasing a huge quantity. When they buy a huge quantity of raw materials, then some of the amount of capital will be in the blocked for a certain period of time. It will lead to the not utilization for that another useful to the organizations. When they purchase huge quantity, they can store that material in godowns that will be as an inventory that may leads to spoilage and get damaged. So the procurement process must be a good that leads to the healthy organizations. The materials management, when we are planning on the time, we have to be note down the basic and fundamental objectives related to the organizations. When we are kept in the mind regarding the fundamental objectives of materials management and operations management, then we will be strongly look for the selection of materials. In the selection of material, it is an appropriate or significant. Selection of material is significant for the safe and reliable functioning of a part of component. Here, when we are selecting a materials on the time, the number of materials can be classified like iron, copper, aluminum, and some other material, non-materials like ceramics, polymers, natural materials, etc. When we are selecting the raw materials on the time, we have to be think each of these materials is characterized by a unique set of physical or mechanical or chemical properties which can be treated as an attributes of specific materials. The selection of material is primarily dictated by the specific set of attributes that are required for an intended service. In particular, the selection of a specific engineering material for a part or component is guided by the function it should perform and the constraints imposed by the properties of the material. What are the requirements we need for manufacturing a product? According to that only we have to select the material. When we are not into the proper management of the material on the time, we will have a loss in all of the fundamental objectives of the company. Now we will discuss the objectives of materials management. To buy at the lowest price, it consists with the desired quality and service. When the organizations buy the material with the lowest price, on that time they have to be considered the quality and the service that has to be rendered from the supplier. When they are looking for the lowest price of the raw material and desired quality of that raw material, and after purchasing of the raw material we are rendering the service from the supplier, all of these three we have to see means we will have much more advantages to produce a quality of product, and we will be producing with the lowest cost with the minimum time, and we will put that manufactured product with a price will be lowest, and it maintain the materials management has to be maintain a higher inventory turnover by reducing excess storage, carrying costs, and inventory losses occurring due to deterioration, obsolescence, and pilferages. And another objective is to maintain continuously of supply, preventing interruption of the flow of materials and services to the users. We have to provide a continuous flow. Then only they will accept us and they will purchase repeatedly. To maintain the specified material quality level and consistency on the quality, which permits an effectiveness and efficiency in our operations, that leads to the attraction of the customers related to our manufacturing our final goods. And also it will minimize the overall cost for the acquisition by improving the efficiency of operations and procedures. And coming to scope of materials management, the scope of material management varies generally from company to company and may include materials planning and control, production planning, purchasing, inventory control, in-plant materials movement, and waste management. The scope is vast. Its sub-functions includes materials planning and control, purchasing, stores and inventory management. Besides, emphasis on the acquisition aspect, inventory control and stores management, materials logistics, movement control, handling aspects, purchasing, supply, transportation, materials handling, etc. Supply management or logistics management, all are the scope of vast in the materials management. The materials will covers all these aspects related to the management of material in planning and control, purchasing, stores management, inventory management. Importance of materials management is to get more fundamental objectives of the company, like to get a right quality of product and right quantity of goods to produce, and within the time period with the right source of getting raw material, and when we are putting the right price to the final product. And coming to the functions of materials management. Functions of materials management covers all the aspects of material costs, supply and utilization. The functions and functional areas involved in materials management usually including purchasing, production control, shipping, receiving and stores. Production planning and control. First one is the production planning and control. Production manager prepares schedule of production to be carried in future. The requirements of parts and materials are determined as per production schedule. Production schedules are prepared on the basis of orders received or anticipated demand for the goods. It is ensured that every type of or part of material is made available so that production is carried on smoothly. Next one is purchasing. Purchasing depends on the quality and quantity and price. The purchasing department keep in mind all these features. They have to plan for the materials purchase. It is the primary thing, helps to reduce the production cost. Then the purchase department is authorized to make buying arrangements on the basis of requisitions issued by other departments. This department keeps contracts with the suppliers and collects quotations, etc. at a regular intervals. The effort by this department is to purchase proper quality goods at a reasonable price. Purchasing a material activity that goes beyond the simple act of buying and include the planning policy activities cover a wide range of related and complementary activities. And another function in the materials management is non-production stores. Non-production materials like office supplies, refreshables, perishable tools and maintenance, repair and operating supplies are maintained as per the needs of business. These stores may not be required daily, but their availability in the stores is essential. The non-availability of such stores may lead the stoppage of work. And another function is transportation. The transportation of materials from suppliers is an important function of materials management. The traffic department is responsible for arranging transportation services. The vehicles may be purchased for the business or those may be chartered from outside. It depends upon the quantity and frequency of buying materials. The purpose is to arrange cheap and quick transport facilities for incoming materials. And another important function is materials handling. It is concerned with the movement of material within a manufacturing establishment and the cost of handling materials is kept under the control. It is also seen that there are no wastage or losses of materials during their movement. Special equipments may be acquired for materials handling. And final one in the materials management is receiving. The receiving department is responsible for the unloading of materials containing the units, determining their quantity, and sending them to the stores. The purchase department is also informed about the rejection of various materials. These are all the functions of materials management. And we will discuss regarding the advantages of materials management. Materials management has created a niche in many organizations which have implemented the integrated materials management. These organizations usually enjoys different advantages like better accountability on part of materials as well as other departments, as no one can shift blame to others. Another advantage is as materials management is handled by single authority, it can result in better coordination as it becomes the central point for any materials related problems. And another advantage is materials management department makes sure that better quality material is supplied timely to the requesting departments. This can result in better performance of the organization. And another advantage is materials management system is typically controlled through the information system. Thus, it can help in taking decisions related to materials in the organizations. And another indirect advantage of materials management is that good quality of material develops the ethical and moral standards in an organization. However, please, it will helps the organizations to develop ethical and moral standards. These are all the this is the full information regarding the materials management. In this video, we discussed regarding what is the meaning of materials management and how it will helps, and what we will be achieving, and what are the functions, what is the scope, what is the importance we discussed over in this video. Thank you, one and all.